So this week's video is going to be a little different from normal. It's actually going to be kind of vlog style, and I haven't done a lot of vlog style stuff in the past year. You can guess why. But a couple weeks ago, I had a week where I was teaching only one class instead of my usual course load of like 4 classes. So I was like, this is an opportunity to do something, I don't know, a little different. And lately I've been thinking a lot about the fact that Eric and I both grew up in small towns. I grew up in small town Arkansas, he grew up in small town Michigan, and just the ways that this can impact your view of the world. Specifically, I've been thinking about the way that it has impacted our view of food. I think that what really got me thinking about this in the first place was a video on the Answer in Progress YouTube channel called Is Fancy Food Accessible? And part of the video she was talking about how she used to think matcha was fancy, and my assumption is that she just didn't get matcha a lot, so it was sort of like, oh, this is like a thing that I don't have a lot, so it's fancy. And I left a comment on this video about how, like, growing up I thought Chinese takeout was fancy because I always saw people get Chinese takeout in movies, and my family just didn't get Chinese takeout. And yeah, I just started thinking about all these things that when I was in Arkansas I thought were like really cool fancy foods that like people eat in like movies or in LA or in New York, and they're just normal foods. And how when I moved to a bigger city and was hanging around people who grew up in bigger cities, people were really surprised to find out that I hadn't tried Indian food or Vietnamese food. So I thought it would be fun to take this week to eat a food that Eric and I hadn't tried until we left small town Arkansas. So each day will be like a tribute to a different food that I hadn't tried until I left my small town. On Monday, we sat down and tried to think of some things that we could eat throughout the week, and some of them were just not feasible.
What are some foods that we never tried until we moved out of Arkansas? I would say whoopie pies, but that's like a Pennsylvania thing. That's not a, you are weird, you just haven't left Arkansas thing. That's just a Pennsylvania thing.
Either there were things that we had in Illinois but are not very accessible in Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
German food.
German food? That's true.
Yeah. The Bärenstube.
Yeah.
In Illinois.
We can't go there.
We can't go there.
Or they were just a little pricey.
Well, the first one that came to mind was Vietnamese pho.
Yeah.
I had never tried that in Arkansas. I almost said Thai, but there was that one time with Nilafar that we had Thai food.
Oh, that's true. We did try Thai for the first time in Arkansas, but it was in the most interesting town in Arkansas. Yeah. You really like Thai tea.
Yes,
I really
love
like
Thai
pho too,
tea.
but like I think the thing for you is Thai tea.
Thai tea,
which we tried at a Vietnamese place.
Yeah, we've never tried. I didn't try it until after I left Arkansas.
Yeah, we didn't try it with Thai food.
But eventually we figured out one food for Monday through Friday. Well, Monday through Thursday. Okay, when we get to Friday, you'll see. It'll make sense.
One that I thought of was pierogies, but I know you had pierogies before.
I have, yeah.
Moving here.
I didn't have them in Arkansas, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. But I can just make the title things that I didn't have until I moved out of Arkansas. Did you have frozen pierogies? Or
No,
did
I
you
had
just
fresh
have like
made.
Ren Fair pierogies?
No, I had fresh made pierogies.
Bear just yawned in his face. I don't know if you guys.
Bear has stinky breath. No, I had
you
like
only
fresh made pierogies.
Yeah, which are also really good. But now frozen pierogies have become like a staple in our house, which is like a thing in the Northeast and Midwest. I will say frozen pierogies, they get weird after like a month. They like get really crusty if you leave them in the freezer for too long. There's even a whole jingle that I never heard until we moved here. Mrs. T's Pierogies, stuffed with the stuff you love. Okay, day one, fairly simple. Pierogies. This is probably like the closest to what I sort of would like expect from a pierogi. A little bit toasty. Eric likes them toastier than I do, but just like a little toasty. Puffed up, unlike sort of this one. This one's kind of sad. And then on the inside, you just got pillowy potato and cheese goodness. I will say I looked up pierogies on the website for the grocery store that I would shop at in Arkansas, like for that specific location. And they do have pierogies there at the store that I used to shop at in Arkansas. So I now recognize that you can get pierogies in Arkansas, but it's just not as big of a thing. And they're really great, especially if you're a vegetarian. Like, as a vegetarian, there aren't a lot of things that we can do that are just like quick, easy meals, like fried chicken with french fries or like whatever, to like pop it in the oven and like very low effort. Not all the flavors of pierogies are vegetarian, but at least, unless I'm missing something on the ingredients, the 4 cheese and the onion of the Mrs. T's brand are. So, you know, I know it's not like the healthiest. Didn't say this video was gonna be healthy, but they're a convenient, quick meal, which is nice to have. First time I had a pierogi was actually at the Illinois Renaissance Fair? Michigan Renaissance Fair. And I think that's sort of Eric's experience with pierogies as well, was having the fresh ones at the Ren Fair. And I don't know if I've had a fresh pierogi since then, but it was really good. And I gotta say, these don't do that bad of a job of mimicking a fresh pierogi, but like obviously there are differences. But yeah, overall, I would give pierogies, I feel like I would give pierogies a 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5 out of 10. They're really good. When they're good, they're good. But I gotta say the frozen version can be unreliable. Case in point, this one, like, it's just not like puffy and just like pillowy like the other ones are. You know, they're not particularly healthy or, you know, super interesting. It's potatoes, cheese in like a pastry. But at the same time, it's potatoes and cheese in a pastry. Like, it's really good. They're quick and easy. So I would say they're above average, but not like just soaring above average. But yeah, pierogies, pretty freaking good. If you're in Arkansas and you've never tried a pierogi, go see if they have them at your grocery store. They're good.
Another one that I thought of was By the Slice Pizza.
Yeah, that's true. The closest to By the Slice Pizza I've had in Arkansas with those like Larry's Pizza, where they had like a buffet of pizza
buffet,
slices.
Though. That's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's the closest thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna sink progressively lower out of frame.
He just got off work.
I'm really tired.
Pizza haul! So today, we're doing By the Slice Pizza. Now, we live in Pennsylvania, so I know New Yorkers are gonna come for me. They're gonna be like, that's not real By the Slice Pizza. Okay, first of all, it's not Sbarro. Sbarro is fine if you're like on a college campus and like that's what they have if you just like want a quick slice of pizza, right? Like, it's fine if that's all you got. This is a local pizza place. I know, I'm not gonna say it's New York style. It is not New York style. Like, you know, it's not foldable or anything. But here's my thing. When the people behind the counter are talking to each other in Italian, I feel like you know it's real. Sometimes you just want pizza for lunch. You don't want to have pizza with a bunch of leftover pizza for like 3 days, right? Sometimes you just want pizza. I got my favorite, which they call the Grandma's Pizza. It's just cheese pizza, but like, holy crap. It's a little Detroit style with like the sauce on the top. It's just got like a ton of basil, oregano, lots of seasonings on top. It's like the best cheese pizza that you will ever have. I also got this, I guess it's like a margarita pizza with balsamic vinaigrette. Then for Eric, his favorite is this chicken Caesar salad pizza, which is so, I think he mentioned like Larry's Pizza, like places that you can go in Arkansas and get like buffet style pizza. Chicken Caesar salad, it's like something you would get on a buffet at like a weird restaurant, right? So it's kind of a weird flavor, but he really, really likes it. And then he wanted something else meaty. Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have gotten him another chicken, but he really likes buffalo chicken, so I got him buffalo chicken pizza as well, and hopefully he will appreciate that, even though maybe it's not a variety of meat. He's here! Pizza!
Pizza!
I found out that this is like the perfect camera angle, so we can get unboxing, pizza unboxing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, buffalo chick.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want Parmesan cheese,
That's fine.
but I have some in my wallet. because I don't have pockets. This is what I have to do. I was wearing gym shorts. I didn't really think about it. And I was like, ah, crap. It's more authentic than what you can get in Arkansas. In Arkansas, you have like Little Caesars, Mazzio's, Pizza Hut. If you wanted buffalo chicken and chicken Caesar salad pizza from Pizza Hut, which they don't even have those flavors.
Yeah.
But if they did, you would have to buy a whole pizza of each one. So it's a lot. This was $14.
Nice.
I got more than I expected, and we got a drink. Like, that's a really good deal. I guess compared to the price of buying a bunch of pizza, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
But $14 for both of us for lunch. That's not bad. That's like Taco Bell. But like better than Taco Bell. And I don't say that like.
I was like, what?
Another one that we have tried since moving up north is Chicago style pizza. But I really feel like Chicago natives, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Chicagoans don't eat Chicago style pizza all that much. When we were there, like all the Chicago style pizza places that we could find were like tourist traps. But maybe that's just because we were in a tourist area. I saw a thread the other day where like some Chicagoans were saying no one eats Chicago style pizza, it's just a tourist thing. And then like other people were saying I'm from Chicago and I eat Chicago style pizza all the time. So I think maybe it's like a personal preference. I don't know, I'm curious. Let me know all your thoughts about pizza in the comments below. I've been trying to rate the things that we've been eating. I gave pierogies a 6.5 out of 10 because they're so unreliable. They're really good. I like them when they're good, but you know, they're like a frozen food. They're not that great. What would you give? Well, let's think and then we'll say it at the same time.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 9.5. I almost gave it a 10. But I do feel like there are reasons to deduct points.
Yeah, I mean, my reasoning is that this specific place that we go to, it's unreliable on which days they actually do pizza by the slice.
Yes, that was my problem too.
Other days, they just pizza to order.
Well, maybe that's not a good reason to deduct a point from pizza by the slice as a whole. But that's the same reason that I took away half a point. Because just here in Pennsylvania, it's not like as big of a thing as in New York. So like most places that do it at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then at dinner time, they're like, now like come in our restaurant and like sit down and eat pasta. It's actually a really good idea. Like when you're getting lunch and you like don't have that much time to sit down and eat, come just grab a slice. And then when you do have more time, like come sit and eat like a nicer meal or order a whole pizza. I get why they do it, but it's a little annoying. But like the taste, it's really good. It's firmer than New York style here.
Yes, the crust.
So you can't fold it. But like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm so used to the way pizza is in the rest of the states that I kind of like it this way.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. The chicken Caesar pizza specifically almost tastes like you're eating a salad
Croutons.
off of a giant crouton, which is
nice.
good.
Yeah, I like it. Like I like that it's not too floppy.
Right.
You can still hold it in one hand and eat it. And it has like, I don't know, a really nice texture to the crust. You have lots of good flavors. Love me some by the slice pizza, man.
It's good, man.
One that I thought of was Indian food.
Yep, Indian food. That was gonna be my next one.
Also, I've been craving Indian food, so this is kind of an excuse to eat Indian food this week. I like gobi Manchurian. What do you do?
I like the chicken version of the gobi Manchurian. Chicken Manchurian, I think is just what they call it.
They're both like pretty spicy. You like spicy?
I don't like
Not
I don't
always.
like intense Indian spices, honestly.
Yeah.
They're
Gobi
good.
Manchurian isn't. It's not like spicy.
They're good. It's just to the point like I like start crying because they're so intense.
Because they're so good. Oh, hey there. I'm just sitting here about to watch some D'Angelo Wallace while I eat my dinner. For dinner tonight, we're having Indian food. Eric is in there getting ready for a stream, but he got chicken Manchurian and I got gobi Manchurian. We just really like Manchurian flavor. I don't even really know what Manchurian means. I mean, like, I know what Manchurian means. Like, I know it's like a country. Like, in terms of flavor, I don't know, like, exactly what it means, but it's so good. Indian food is one of those things where, like, when I was in grad school, my first time sort of spending a lot of time with people who were from bigger cities, everyone was shocked that I hadn't had Indian food, Vietnamese food, Thai food. Like, Indian was, like, on that list of, like, if I said that I had never had it, people were like, really surprised. I think that I may have technically had Indian food when my family was on vacation in New York. I remember that I had always seen people talking about curry on TV and in movies. I had heard of curry, but there was nowhere to get curry where we lived. So I was like, guys, while we're in New York, there has to be somewhere to get curry. I don't remember what kind of curry the restaurant we went to had. It probably had a mix, and that was really good. But I'm not sure if that counted as like my first time eating Indian food. I don't think I tried Indian food when I lived in Illinois. I don't know why, we just kind of stuck to our comfort zone a lot of the time. But when we moved to Pennsylvania, it kind of just happened. There was an Indian food place kind of near where we lived anyway. It was just like very close and convenient, so we were like, why not try it? I think our neighbors actually invited us there. I think that was like the first time that we ate there. And it was really good. I can't remember what I got the first time. I feel like I got a curry. But then my neighbor who we were eating with, she got this like gobi Manchurian, and I thought it looked really good, and she let me have a bite, and it was amazing. And that's like the thing about Indian food, I think, for me, is that they have a lot of vegetarian items. I think in general, a lot of people in that part of the world are vegetarian. They know how to do vegetarian cuisine, and it's really good. Gobi Manchurian, for those of you who don't know, it's like cauliflower, I think maybe lightly breaded. It's crunchy for some reason. I'm not sure if they get it like with cornstarch or what, with the spicy sweet sauce on the outside. And it mimics the look and texture of chicken surprisingly well. And it's literally just cauliflower. Like, it's not like, you know, corn or Morningstar, like fake chicken, you know, it's literally just cauliflower. Like, it's amazing. How would I rate all of Indian food? So far, it's been a little more specific, pierogies and pizza, but this one's just Indian food. I'm gonna give Indian food a 9 out of 10. It's lower than the pizza, mostly just because I haven't taken the time to explore what options I like. Every time I go to this Indian restaurant now, I always get gobi Manchurian because it's so good. When I went the other time, the curry was okay. I wasn't like super duper into the curry. I like curry, but like if there aren't enough veggies in it, it feels like you're just kind of like eating sauce. I think it depends on the curry you order and where you go and stuff. So I feel like it would be a little too generous to just give it 10 out of 10 when I'm still learning about the cuisine. But man, oh man, gobi Manchurian alone, definitely 10 out of 10. Like, it's so good. Indian food. I'm sure they have some in like Little Rock or something. Go try it.
I also thought of bubble tea. So maybe that could be a thing. We could get bubble tea and Thai tea maybe one day. Ta-da!
Yay!
Yay! What'd you get?
Thai tea.
Thai tea. We got Thai tea.
And bubble tea. I got strawberry again.
Strawberry.
Last time we got, shut up. Oh no, I got strawberry.
Oh no.
In my portfolio. We're about to do a little stream on his thing. We're gonna drink our tea when we stream.
Yep.
Had you tried bubble tea before you came to, I think we tried it in Illinois probably for the first time. There was a bubble tea place close to my university.
Yeah.
So I went there a lot. I really liked the taro tea, and I don't know why I haven't gotten that again.
About taro.
Yeah, the place where we go, or the two places we've been here, both have taro, but I just haven't tried it yet. But lately, I don't know, just strawberry, man. It's like Nesquik, but with bubbles in the bottom. I can understand why it's not super popular in like small town Arkansas. Because I guess it's an acquired texture. Not an acquired taste, but an acquired texture to have the bubbles. You don't even really like the bubbles that much.
No, I don't. I don't like the bubbles at all.
Yeah, and I would say Thai tea is an acquired taste. It's a little different from,
it is different.
You know, southern style sweet tea. It's good though, but I really like it. And I know that there are bubble tea places in Arkansas now. I swear that when I wanted them earlier, there weren't any.
Probably
but
not.
Now there are some in like Little Rock and stuff.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
How would you rate bubble tea or Thai tea?
7 for me, because like I can't enjoy it to the fullest extent. I've tried to like the bubbles in bubble tea. I don't. I can't. Maybe it's because like there's probably some bubble teas that have like the flavored bubbles, but when it's just the
they have
plain,
those there. They have the ones that pop and they're flavored.
Okay.
And lychee
like,
jellies.
The plain tapioca pearls, I don't like.
I like all of them. I'm a really big texture person. I like to have like seeds in my smoothies. I like to have texture in my drinks. So, I would still give it, I think I would give it 8 out of 10 just because I do really like the flavors that I like, but if I ever try to go out of my comfort zone, a lot of the flavors that I try I don't like as much. Like a lot of the more tropical flavors, I'm just not a tropical fruit kind of person. So like a lot of the flavors that they do have are just not like flavors that I personally like that much. But the flavors that I like, I really, really like, and I like to have texture in my tea. So, bubble tea, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stream now.
Yep.
Gosh, we need one, I want one more thing. Because it'd be nice to do like Monday through Friday. I guess we'll just have to keep thinking.
We'll just have to keep thinking. Otto's hungry.
Yeah, you can. Are you hungry, Otto? You want some food? What's a food that you haven't had? Otto, I'm trying to, this is an interview now, Otto, I need, sir, please, sir, why won't you respond? Sir, it's time for food. Yeah, you like food.
Otto, come here. Come here. It's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Okay, well, we'll keep you posted if we come up with another idea. We have to. We got apple cider donuts.
Yeah, so don't.
Ta-da.
Yep.
Do you want one now, or do you want to wait until after we eat lunch?
I want one now.
I was hoping you would reenact what you did earlier.
What, just...
These might exist in Arkansas, but...
I didn't have them through my entire 12 years of living here.
You had them growing up,
right? I had them growing up in Michigan, because apples are a huge thing up there.
And then when we moved to Illinois, Illinois is like basically like Michigan, so we were able to get some.
Did we have some in Illinois?
Surely when we went to an apple orchard there, we definitely
did.
went to apple orchards in Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we tried.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't remember.
And yeah, they still have them in Pennsylvania, so we get to try them. I mean, we've been here before, so we know what they're like. This is actually really good. I don't know, I might like them more when they're cold than when they're warm. Yeah. I don't know, this particular batch tastes very apple-y to me. Sometimes it just kind of tastes like a cinnamon sugar donut. This one is cinnamon, sugar, and apple. Oh yeah, let me get a bonus item. One more thing that we also got today. This is just because I've been craving it. Like, this was unrelated to the video. Chicago style popcorn. It's cheese popcorn mixed with caramel popcorn. It's not like no one does this. I mean, like, when I grew up and we had the Christmas things, like, we would mix caramel and cheese. But apparently it's like a whole thing in Chicago. And it's pretty good. If you haven't mixed caramel and cheese popcorn together, do it. You don't have to go to Chicago to do it, but it's pretty good. And if you go to Chicago, go to Garrett's. But yeah, apple cider donuts are delicious. How would you rate an apple cider donut?
10.
I knew you would say that. I'd give them an 8 out of 10. Could
Heresy.
be more.
Get out.
They could be more apple-y.
Get out.
No, they're good. I just wish they were more apple-y.
Valid.
Okie dokie, the end.
So yeah, that's what we ate to celebrate not living in a small town anymore. I love small towns. They definitely have their perks, but I will say the food in bigger, more diverse cities, it's just really nice. And I guess that's why I wanted to make this video, just to say, you know, if you are living in small town Arkansas or small town wherever, and you haven't tried these foods, go to the nearest city and try some of them. Break out of your comfort zone. I know that you're thinking like, okay, just eating Mexican food and pizza like all the time is fine, and it is. Like, it's not bad. But there's like a whole world, literally a whole world of foods out there that you could try. And if you haven't broken out of your comfort zone yet, I strongly encourage you to do so. Let me know in the comments about your experience with just diverse foods. What are some foods that maybe when you were growing up you thought were fancy just because your family didn't have them very often? And did you like it or not? When you broke out of your comfort zone, was it a good or bad experience? I've definitely had some experiences where I try something new and it's not the best. I think it's really interesting how, like, even within one country, you can have such diverse food depending on the city or state or region or wherever you live. Alright, if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I put videos out every other Friday about music, media, linguistics, and whatever else is on my mind that week. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.